quiet stroll in town is proof we have time to start the roof.
Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome back to another episode of Playing with a Fullstack. Now in the last episode, we had the paver just starting. Check this out. We're starting to get roads. We got a little crosswalk going here so that you can safely cross the road and not get hit. And see how the wool's there? Watch this. There we go. Let me place that back. But see, all along here, see how if I look up, just look forward, just look around, don't look down, you don't really notice the carpets are there. And check this out. This is a lot of coal, I'm telling you. I think I can almost make an entire circle around. Go over here. Got a little crosswalk going there too. All the way to there. Vroom, we hit turbo. And I went ahead and I did the little roundabout here in the middle. It actually took way more coal blocks than I thought it would. It's just kind of deceptive the way it looks here, but we're extended off this way, and that's where we started, right over there. And I think once we do that, we'll have the circle, and we'll have 1, 2, 3 roads done. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, we've got so much still to do. And it's crazy. It's 9 pieces of coal for 1 block. This is going to be a long project. But I tell you what, even though I wish I would have started with wool, see how the coal looks? It really does look like a road. So I think it's worth it. And I tell you what, there have been some new members on the server. We've got J-Seed and Nick Nasty. Nick Nasty popped on, and I mean almost immediately donated coal. Pixel Hunter donated some coal. I mean, people are really pitching in, and it is great. It is really nice to see the community come together and just, I mean, you walk past coal all the time. They just make sure to collect it for me, and I really, really appreciate that. But Paver's sitting here. I guess it's taking a lunch break because nothing's happening. So we'll just leave it here for now. It can rest. It has done quite a bit of work. So today, we're actually going to get started working on the build right here. I almost told you what it was. I'm going to stay quiet. Now, I know this looks like an insane mess. I've gone ahead and done some of the trim work for the roof because this stuff, it was a bunch of stuff that I had to keep like switching off camera and coming back on between my creative world and this, because I had to remember what in the world kind of pattern did I set up. Now you can see up here I've got some jack-o'-lanterns, and that's giving me some light sources. I also have some here in the corner. Now I know right now to you looking at this makes absolutely no sense at all, but trust Piggy, he's got a plan. So here we go. I'm going to just pillar up here so you can see why the jack-o'-lanterns are in the ceiling. See, I've got carpet there so that the exterior is going to look nice and gray, part of the build, but it's all lit up. So I don't have to worry about bad guys spawning up there, even though it's carpet, falling down. And there's going to be a sign up here. And these lights in the 4 corners are actually going to illuminate the side of the sign. So, multi-purpose. But, let me dig my way down here. I've got a bunch of the smaller items that I'm going to use to decorate some of this front. And we have a pit we have to dig right here because what I'm going to do is put some string at the top level. I'm going to put some carpet. See, these are carpet blocks. I'm going to put pieces of carpet right here. And what's going to happen is when a bad guy walks through here, if he sees this spot, he's going to want to cross this until he notices there's a big pit down there. And he will actually stop from crossing this gap, even though we can walk across it with no problem. So that way when I put all of my nice decorative stuff in here, I don't have to worry about somebody coming inside and a creeper sneaking up behind them and blowing everything to smithereens. They will stay safely outside, and I won't have to put a door here. I can just have a nice big opening. But the first thing I've got to do before we start putting all this together is I've got to get some lamps to go up in here. Because I'm going to use some blocks, and it's going to cover this up and make it look nice. But we need to have this room lit. We don't need bad guys spawning inside of here. So I thought the color pattern and the color palette that I'm using for this build, like, you're not going to be able to see the orange. That's going to go away. It's the white and the gray. We've got a little bit of green going on here. The sea lanterns, they're white with a little bit of blue. And I thought that would be great for the lighting in the ceiling. Whoop, and it's starting to get dark. But it's okay because all of the lights in this road, I'm going to show you. I'm going to let it get dark. Look at this. Look how illuminated this is. Now, eventually the torches are going to go away. I have some street lamp designs I'm going to add as well. And that's going to help, remember, that's going to help light up the edges. But look how bright these roads are now. I mean, I love it. No bad guys for us in town. So I'm going to run over to the Guardian farm. I'm going to show you what Moshmo's been up to over there now that he's removed that book from the areas of avoidance. We can go over there. So I'm going to go over there and collect some sea lanterns. I'll meet you over there and show you how this works. All right, everybody. Stepping through the portal from the Nether. And here we go. Whoop. Oh, that's weird. It's like it pushed me on that side. Uh-oh. Hey. Whoa. Wow. Check this out. Man, that is a lot of powered rails. Jeez. Gosh, this thing... Wait. Dear Mosh, these fell off the back of a truck. Totally legit, Finn. Oh, good old Finn. Wow, this is cool. So, wait, what's this? Push for on, push for off. Please turn off when done. Thank you, Mosh. Okay, cool. All right, so it looks like you can turn on water source up there, and that's going to let the Guardians spawn, and they're going to fall to their death, and they crash on the ground and die. And then, ooh, flip lever to make carts go. Okay. Whoa. Uh-oh. Where'd they go? Oh, okay, maybe it's just a render thing. Whoa. Okay, let's shut this off. We don't want to break this. I wouldn't even begin to want to try and fix all that. Oh, man, I so want to jump down there, but I need to get something first. So, let's see. It looks like they die, and their stuff gets gathered and gets sent up here into a hopper system of some kind. What's this say? Crystals? Wow! Oh, okay. So not too many crystals, but, you know, enough. Tell you what, I'm going to take 2 stacks. I can't quite remember how much I need. Oh, fish? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we can go catch a bunch of cats if we find a jungle biome. Shards. There we go. Okay, let's go and grab 2 stacks of that. And I'm going to use it to make me some lanterns. And it's okay if I grab too much because I only need 6 lanterns for the building I'm making. But I'm going to need a lot of lanterns for in town. So it'll be okay. If we uh-oh. Oh man, I better stay away from him. Let's see if we can see where the rail cars are coming from. Aha! It's like, start your engines, and then you flip the lever. This is cool. Yep, and I guess they're going to finish up the pattern. Oh, maybe he's going to bring this around here? I don't know. I'm not really sure what Moshmo's plans are for this. He hasn't really talked about it that much. But this place is looking nice. I really like the way it's turning out. So, now that we've got our stuff, we're just going to leave you there to despawn, mister. We're going to head back through the Nether and go back in town and get started building. Alright, everybody. Made it safe and sound back in town. And yes, that's an accidental rhyme. But check this out. Okay, watch the left-hand side of the screen. Boop. What is that about? That's like a crazy render glitch. Watch this. These chests won't do it. And watch this ender chest. For some reason, right when I stand right, I wonder if this pressure plate's doing that. Let's get rid of it. Nope. That is really strange. Really weird things that Minecraft does. So, all right. Let me show you what I got going on over here. All right. So right here, I've dug a really deep pit. And I've got some torches going on down there. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but I've got string laid out right there. And now we're going to put some carpets down. Let me see if I can remember this. I think it's dark, dark, dark. Oh no, I've only got 2 pieces. So, uh-oh. I'm going to have to patch that hole. I don't know if I have any more carpets left. Do I? Yes! Good job. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Because that would stink. I would fall in there on camera, or I would forget to fix the hole and somebody else would fall. So, what we're working on right here is a storefront to the store. What's going to be inside. And so these are going to be decorative blocks out here. I'm going to have like little bushes. I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and get the stuff, and I'll kind of explain it to you as I'm doing it. I just got to make sure I get all the right things here. Okay, so on these spots, we're going to put, what is this, oak leaves? Yeah, we're going to put oak leaves. And this is going to give a little bit of color, and it's going to make it look like there's some plants growing inside. Now, okay, good, I got them. Now, the reason why I did, carpets here was because they'll sit on top of the string, and you might be saying, well, Piggy, you could just, do carpets all inside, save yourself from having to get a bunch of wool. But the problem is, it won't let me do stuff like that. And I want some of the spots to have little decorations. So I kind of figured out a way to mix and match carpets and wool blocks. And the carpets that are in here, they're going to sit on top of light sources. So this whole area is going to stay lit up from the ceiling and from the floor, but it's all going to look just normal. You're not going to have to worry about seeing torches and all kinds of stuff everywhere. And that's what Piggy likes. So these outside grass blocks, they're going to be like planter boxes. And I wanted, see how this looks? I wanted that look, but I wanted to retain the color pattern that's on the outside, which is going to be these white quartz blocks and the gray. And here recently, in Minecraft 1.8, they finally added iron trap doors. So I can put these out here, and they give that planter box effect, but at the same time, they keep the color. Now the problem is, you've got to have redstone activating these to make them close. So what we're going to do is we're going to bust some of this up. If I can get that. There we go. And got me some torches ready to go. And watch what happens when I put a torch down. Boop. Isn't that cool? Makes them flap down just like that. So I'm going to make sure I do it on this side too. And the way this works is when you have a redstone torch here, it's feeding up into the block above it, or it's powering it. So we do like that, and it's going to power just like that. Isn't that cool? So, and then I've got me some ferns. These were kindly donated by Yopi the Yellow. She had some ferns in her house that she said, I don't even know why they're in the chest. I was like, well, probably they're waiting on me. So that was cool. That was really nice of her. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and cover this up for now. I'm going to replace the dirt blocks later, but like I said, we need to have a safe work environment. We don't need people falling in and getting stuck and having to tear up the floor just so they can get out. So from there, oh yeah, right in here we're going to put polished andesite. I thought I had some of that around here. Where did it go? Oh, tartar sauce. Where's my polished andesite? It is somewhere around here. You know what? We'll just make some more. We can always get more andesite. So, and this is cool. You just 4 in a row like that, and you get polished andesite. So, we're we're going to come over here and fill these two in like this. And then, and now just trust me, this is going to look funny at first. When I did this in creative, I kept trying different colored glass. And I'm like, what kind of glass can I use that I've not? Oh, no. Do I have my Silk Touch? I'm going to have to get my Silk Touch pick here. But I was like, what colored glass could I use that I've not really used before in builds that would look good with this? And I tried a bunch of different stuff, and for some reason, this color worked. You know what? I might be messing up the glass. I can't remember if that's supposed to be brown or orange. Oh, man. Piggy might have really messed this up. I bet you it's brown. I'll check, and if it is, I'll just fix it between episodes and let you know. But, I think that's going to do just about everything except for the ceiling. So let's go ahead and do this. If I can remember how to make the lamps, I think it's like this. And then we'll just draw that in. Nope. Okay, it's going to be the opposite. And I had looked on the wiki to see how to make these lamps because I've never made them before. That doesn't work either. That's really strange. Well, you know what? I do have some lamps that was donated to me by Moshmo for the pavement project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get these lamps from over here just so we can finish this. And I'll go ahead and craft and get in the truck. No! Oh, I'm being trolled by my own truck here. There we go. Okay, see what I mean? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That'll do it. And I'll just off camera after this, I'll go ahead and fix that. We'll just put more lamps in there. So we're going to come over here, and the design we're going to put in the ceiling is going to be alternating polished diorite and regular diorite. And that name, that cracks me up. It makes me think of like somebody saying diorite. I mean, I don't understand why they called it that, but it's all right. So let's see here. We're going to get this on our hotbar and that on our hotbar and try our best not to mess it up, because I think I have to have a Silk Touch to get the lamps off. But the newer blocks that they added, the granite, the diorite, and the andesite, do you see how when you go from raw to polished, it's flat, but it makes it look like it has depth. And so I figured I would do that trick with the ceiling. It gives it a nice white ceiling, but let me make sure I do this right. So that's polished, so I want the raw, and then polished, back and forth, just like that. And that is going to give me the white ceiling I want, but I'm getting a little bit of a pattern in the ceiling at the same time. So we'll do, just like that. And I'm so paranoid that I'm going to do something wrong here. Let's see. We'll put that there. And diorite. There we go. Okay, so we've got this figured out. But I just really like, see what I mean how the, see what I mean how the colors kind of work, the whites and the grays, and this has got white and gray in it. And then that blue in the lamp. There we go. I was like, why can't I pick what I want to pick? The blue in the lamp really adds something nice to the color scheme. And it's just subtle. It's just enough. You won't even know it's there unless you look up. But now that I've said that on camera, everybody's going to come in here and look up. That'll be the first thing they do when they come to this shop is look up. So, yeah, I'm making up stuff. Trying to figure out what to say as I do my best not to mess up on camera. Because we ain't totally pro with this yet. We're working on it. I'll do that and that. There, and there. And can he successfully do it? Yes, without messing up. So, And what I may end up, I think this is enough light up here, but I know that every once in a blue moon, Minecraft spawns zombies, even in perfect light levels. And it's really frustrating because especially when you're working with villagers, you'll have them all buttoned up in a house, and then a zombie will spawn and kill them. So I may go up there and kind of zombie-proof the roof, because there's nothing worse than coming in here to purchase what you're going to be able to purchase and hearing up in the ceiling. So here we go. This is what it's going to look like. See the nice little bit of blue in the glass and in the lamp. And we'll just step out here. And you'll walk in. You're greeted by some color, some nice little lighting from above. And then you can buy, almost told you, not going to tell you. But I think that's going to be about it for today. I'm going to have to go check and make sure that I did this glass right. I almost am going to bet money it should have been brown. Because now that I think about it, orange just doesn't seem to fit with this color scheme very well. But I'm going to go get some cocoa beans so I can make some brown dye, so I can fix my glass. And I will catch you guys in the next episode of Playing with a Full Stack.